Both Omni and Bristle are super hard to kill if you just have dual lanes, right?
And towards our mid lane, relatively even in CS. Puck with a couple more denies, but damage really being sprayed out both ways. Puck going in deep here. They are going to bring the Impale and the Death Prophet, even through the Soul Siphon. Still getting healed up. They just need a couple more hits. One more. Is Puck going to do it? The Death Prophet's still alive. Nyx chasing her, eating tower shots, as now Puck is running low. First blood comes the way of the Nyx Assassin. They're looking to make this a 2 for one more hit, and it will be 2 kills now in favor of Ehome's. I mean, Bristle, you can just see with his positioning, he's so confident. He's got that sentry ward in, just making sure no one's going to be sneaking up on him. Now just has to walk off the cold feet. There is going to be the rolling boulder in. The cold feet not going to proc, though. Chilling touch there. The damage is going to be a lot. They just need a couple more hits, and they will find it. Hasn't been able to plant vision there. Still holding on to the obs and sentry wards. And there's the Nyx Assassin going in, getting the Vendetta strike. And oh my god, that snowflake just got melted. As now they're going to continue to press forward. The silence from the puck going to wear off. Oh, but it's going to be re-splashed on by Afu. So now it's going to be an even trade, 1 for 1. Looking for the Weaver, looking for DDC to overextend. Now Nyx is going to be coming in. Pings out the AA, but how do they get close enough here? They're going to start things off with the Goo. The Impale connects on the AA, and he's just going to get totally evaporated as the kill spray finishes him off. And now there's the Shackles. They are going to bring the Omni Knight in, trying to keep Onai alive. They popped the Guardian Angel for this. And now they're just going to be on the run, but they can just wait out the level 1 GA. And that Omni is going to be going down. No mana for anything else. Might be able to get up one last Purify, but yeah, that's about it. There's also control over the Radiant bottom jungle. Meanwhile, Radiant, they're getting active over here. They're looking for the puck, and they will find him. Now DP running on back home as Ehome.K. They bring in all the heroes they've got available. Shackles come in, but that's just going to be Shaman giving his life. Tower gets denied by the Lifestealer, who's now on the run. Nyx Assassin tries to invis his way out. An initiation down here. There is going to be a silence up. Shadow Shaman getting low. Can't quite fight the bug against him. Off onto Dark, but it's going to be tricky. They're going to commit everything to this Bristleback kill. The rest of the team is pushing down mid lane, but if this Bristleback goes down, it's pretty risky. 2 TPs in. They make it under the Shrine, but Death Prophet still draining damage with the Soul Siphon. There's the mass TPs they needed. Dreamcoil connects onto one. They go for the Ward Trap. They are going to get wards down, doing damage. And now they will finally find the kill on the Earth Spirit. Death Prophet going to be running back as Lifestealer tries to chase after him. He's a little bit sluggish. Might be able to go and find the kill on the AA. In fact, they're going to root him. In fact, short range Ice Blast. Lifestealer hops into a creep just to waste some time and hops right back out. Now he's still got his armlet on. He's potentially in some trouble. Now, oh, there we go. Omni Knight gets deep into the fight, casts the GA on 3 remaining heroes. They just got to start wiping out the low health heroes in the Dire. The Shaman goes down as well. They're just pulling in kills now. Bristleback back up, and Lifestealer just going to go to work onto the Death Prophet. She goes for the Yules and saves her own life. And now all they got to do is once again kill this Bristleback. It's all down to this big tanky boy.
And or GA or Ice Blast, they could potentially have a better fight in the Roach Pit later on.
Oh, here they go. They're going to kick back the Bristle, separating him from his team. Blade Mail doing some work. Short range Ice Blast. Now it's going to clip him. He's not healing anytime soon. They drop the wards in the river, but it seems like the fight going a little bit north. Strong getting very, very low, but oh, he does eventually fall. Dominating Streak comes out from the Weaver. Oh, there's the Infest coming out. Guardian Angel, as everyone is still alive on LFY, still fighting up. They do eventually kill off the Bristle, and even under the Dire Shrine, they're still going to find more. This poor Lifestealer can't do diddly without his rage.
He just gets some item spikes.
Oh. This poor Shaman, man, he's just so paper thin. They're going to pop the Exorcism here. Shaman going to get silenced up. I mean, he pops down his snakes, but that's the last thing they'll do. And Weaver just totally content to sit back and clean up the snakes. They're already half gone. Bristleback going to pop that Blade Mail, but Death Prophet not going to fall for it this time. Just sitting back. And now just keeping the spam up. The tower going to be melting, goes down very, very shortly. That's the tier 3 crack. And now BKB's up. There is going to be an Ice Blast that whiffs, but they still might be able to kill off the Bristleback. He doesn't have that Blade Mail back up, and kill sprays are not enough to thwart back LFY. Lifestealer, he's so low. He just melts. That's with an armlet. Bristleback buys back into the game. Lifestealer has his buyback, currently holding it as they're waiting for more. Puck gets low, going to get corralled back to damage. Bristleback comes in, just going to get A-toast up. They're temporarily delaying the fight as, oh, what a gorgeous Earth Spirit play. That's what they needed just to close this game out. Bristleback is just going to get frozen in place, slapped down. That's 4 heroes dead.
Game.
That's got to be. The Nyx Assassin is soon to go down as well as the GG is called.
Moves like that are the reason why Afu got poached from Southeast Asia.
That's the reason why you have to ban Earth Spirit against this guy. My god.
Take over Venomancer.
Venomancer. The next stat items will be a bit longer to come out. Now, Death Prophet's going in pretty deep, gets the Soul Siphon off. There is going to be the roll to hold him in place temporarily. The Clockwork is TPing in. Oh, first blood goes the way of Super. Great start for this Death Prophet. Afu's got to eat his way out of the cogs.
Sure.
Yep, they're going in. They're starting to spray out the napalm. It is looking unlikely that Shadow Fiend gets out alive, but they are going to TP in the Witch Doctor. They are able to go bring down the Earth Spirit. Shadow Fiend gives his life already, but now, oh no, Clockwork trapped in the cogs does go down.
Just wait on Venom. When Venomancer gets down, they're putting the little wards down.
Oh, there's the hook shot into the God Strength Sven, who's leading up the charge. The God Strength soon to expire, and they're going to dump the Warlock Golems out. Oh man, this Witch Doctor's melting before he can do anything. There is going to be Super now with a double kill as we're watching some PowerPoint Dota. Clockwork falls, and now 4 heroes dead. The Bristleback, the lone survivor, he's going to get clipped under his tier 1 tower. LFY looking to make this a team wipe. Yeah, that's going to be it. That's going to be a 1-for-5 exchange.
They're going for this. They're going in.
Oh, yeah, it looks like on the back lines there is going to be the drag in. Oh, no, he snatched it! He got the Aegis! Holy shit! Okay, they actually did take this fight. They're doing well so far. 3 heroes dead, but is this going to be enough? Okay, yeah, it's a godlike streak for Super, so the Aegis gets snatched, but I don't know if that's the value play in the end. The Bristleback will fall. The Venomancer, the only survivor. I mean, his burst is pretty solid as well. They're going. They do grab the Venomancer. Can they keep him locked down so he can't ult? It looks like he's still silenced. Is he going to be able to get off his ult? The silence comes in and one more hit. They get him down. Venomancer contributes nothing to the fight. The Yules onto the Bristleback to hold him back. They bring in the Sven, who's BKB'd, gets off the Stormhammer, and oh, that's the Warlock ulti just to finish it all off. We're dropping frames because the server is so excited about this. The buybacks come in, but 2 heroes dead for good. It's a 3 versus 5.
I feel so sorry
for GG. They just can't take it.
They literally can't do any damage. He's like, alright, a big beat ulti. We used everything.
They're just so far behind right now.
And then Amber safe lane, go mid against the puck. From players like 11 on the Earthshaker. He's actually aiming for a bottle, but he's getting wrapped around on.
Oh, it looks like Dark could be in some trouble here. Goes for the Vision. There's going to be the Dream Coil to hold everyone back, and yeah, they get that kill. Oh, TP like down in the bottom lane. It looks like it's going to get heated here as we do have that Torrent up onto 3 Radiant Heroes bot. There is going to be a Fissure trying to trap back the Dire Heroes behind the tower. Meanwhile, OD comes in, starts slamming out right clicks. Oh, we are going to have Kunkka getting low, but so far everyone escapes back in towards the tower. We are going to have little Bat Rider try to escape, but eventually gets killed off. Oh, Torrent into a Dream Coil onto this Warlock. He will be burned down. It's now a 1-for-1 trade, but they may just find the OD here. He's getting burned by the Shadow Word. They got Somnus after him. The X comes back forward, and looks like they will find the kill on the OD.
Himself there. But this is going to be a big clash.
Yep, looks like they're going in. The lasso starting to drag onto the Ember Spirit, but there's going to be a big boat sliding through. The Warlock drops the Golem. It's going to be huge. Dazzle goes for the Self-Protect Grave. They're going to be able to ask, but oh, maybe comes in with a Double-Man Dream Coil, locking down the OD, at least for now. He drops the Sanities, but currently everyone in LGD still alive. The Dazzle got out with 1 HP, and they get the Torrent and the kill onto the OD as well. This is a huge fight for LGD. They commit the Metamorphosis. There will be another Crush coming back in as Slardar moves his way back towards the middle of the fight. He's chasing down 11, who is going to be Fatal Bonds up, but is the damage there? The right clicks come through. They find the Slardar. The Bat Rider's alive. In the end, the Dazzle does fall, but Ehome lose 4. Nothing they can do about it. They will fortify for the tier 2. That means they're probably going to have to make a hold for this. Bat Rider is waiting on the cliff to go in for the lasso, and it looks like he pops the Firefly, ready to make a move. The Crush comes in from the Slardar. It looks like the Terrorblade will get engaged on, but oh, they get the Warlock ult off. That's going to be huge, but the boat slides in, connects onto the Ember Spirit, who barely remnants himself to freedom. Yeah, the X comes back. They're going to try to drag him in as Ame is now on a mega kill streak, and they will get the Grave off on the Dazzle as well. So far, LGD have lost nothing. Everyone continuing to move forward. They will eventually drop the Dazzle, but that's a full wipe on Ehome. No heroes left to defend the throne, and the brutal Savage Wrecked Call comes out from LGD. The Warlock, the only hero now with buyback. Link Force ready. And it looks like they are going to try to cut him off here. Can they get in there quick enough? It's a Double-Man Dream Coil and the lasso onto the OD. No time to react. The alley-oop comes in, and the OD's in the grave for 60 seconds. There is going to be an Echo Slam got off by the Earthshaker, but he's just going to be completely donezo. Boat slides through as they are going to get the Yules on the Ember Spirit. He's just going to try to walk himself to freedom, but Puck with the Yules from the high ground keeps him silenced up. The silence actually off the mark, but the GG already comes out. LGD look beyond dominant in game number 1 of this best of 3. And these teams are playing for TI7.
John,
there's the Death Prophet.
The mid difference in this game, but DP's getting dumpstered.
Yeah, and now with the Torrent, it looks like she may go down. Yeah, that's going to be the first blood. Earth Spirits roll in just a little bit too late to save her life. And, oh man, if she's not careful, she's going to get torrented. Do they have the follow-up? They're going to be going in for the X. They do have that Dragon Tail. Just waiting to see if there is going to be the silence. Kick comes through. They buy some time for themselves, but the Coconut locks them both in place. There's the Dragon Tail they need. And now don't have the mana for the Maledict, but yeah, there they go. They get it. Okay, so this could be a huge game-turning fight for LGD. It looks like they are going to go in. They grab the Weaver, but they got to keep him locked down. Death Prophet goes in for the Exorcism, and they are able to burst down the bug. They got to sit back and patiently wait out that Dream Coil as Puck is going to be jaunting back to safety. Oh, Ame potentially in trouble. Going to get X'd back. How many times is he going to fall for this? He's going to be spinning, but still ends up getting hit by the boat. They catch him with the Maledict as well, but the Radiant, they're in this. They dump out the Warlock Golems. Warlock going to be killing off that Witch Doctor soon. Finally, the Warlock Golem takes him down, and now this little Weaver silenced up. Oh, able to get off the time lapse, and oh man, this is going to be pretty lethal as Batrider still flapping around looking for the kill on the Kunkka. There's going to be that Dragon Tail stun onto the Death Prophet. Somnus trying to do what he can. Maybe he's going to be getting out of this one alive. At least for now, it's a 2 for 2 as it stands. Is there going to be any more blood shed? Death Prophet still running her way out, and they can't re-engage. Just going to try to go but as the swarm comes forward, there's going to be a boat in, but the boat dodged out. LGD see what's up. They're just going to cleanse the bugs off themselves. The Roshan is extremely low. Ehome, they've got to go now or never. It's melting down. The Torrent comes in. They've got some time. The Roche will fall to the Radiant, and Ame grabs up that Aegis. Now Ehome, they've just got to back out with minimal losses, but it looks like they will eventually lose the Dragon Knight. All right. This is a huge fight now for LGD. Ehome, they're all clumped up. LGD, they're very, very close. Can they find someone here? They are going to be able to go for the X onto Victoria, dragged back into the Torrent. And do LGD want to fight this? It looks like they're wadding up. They bring that Glimmer-Caped Warlock in pretty deep. A nice silence onto the Witch Doctor. This is a big kill if they can find it. And they will hold him in place with that Warlock Golem. So big kill. Now they don't have that cask bouncing around. They don't have the Death Ward. So they're just going to keep pressuring her in. LGD jump forward. The boat does connect onto the Batrider. There's going to be a 2-man Dream Coil, but Yule's up onto the DK, and it's a double-man kick, double-man silence. They get the Puck down. The DK melting quickly. The Exorcism making quick work of him. He stops to breathe fire, but Death Prophet's Ghost handle the rest. 3 heroes down, and they're just going to keep trying to wipe this out. Now pops out a sentry, and they're going to go in. They will find the Earth Spirit first. They pop out a nice AoE silence, quenching up the DK, and well, there's going to be a boat sliding through, immediately finishes off the Earth Spirit, and there we go. The Warlock Golems, they're in. Time-lapse being used by the Weaver. Now, there's going to be DK trying to fly to freedom. The Siphon doing a number on him, and that's going to be a melted-down Dragon Knight. LGD, well, they're doing okay so far. They do lose the Warlock in the trees, but they've still got ghosts flying around. There's Ame finally getting some much-needed revenge, and they catch the Weaver as well. Can they keep him silenced up long enough? They can. That's everyone but the Puck dead. The Puck now left solo to defend this lane. The tower going to be burned up with these ghosts sliding around. Oh, Exorcism's over, but they still got the right click. Batrider making his way across is going to be able to go, drags back the DK. Puck going to make his way, spreads out an orb into the pit. Meanwhile, BKB comes in. There's a nice Golems, though. Catches 3. The Weaver right-clicking away. They may end up losing Victoria here, but at what cost? There's the Kunkka boat sliding in. Hits a bunch of heroes, but Kunkka's still alive. Actually makes it out here. Little Warlord going to get stunned up by the Dream Coil, but bouncing back. Meanwhile, poor little Wrong there is going to get burned out. Double kill for the Death Prophet.
They can't let LGD just mosey their way up with Exorcism to do this.
Elena Rax here could be lethal now. There's just going to be some initiation, but the Batrider moves forward. They fish their wish. They get the DK. He's able to go BKB, but Gold Warlord showing off the BKB of his own. There is going to be a boat splashing through, but connects on no one from LGD. Now Dream Coil onto 2 as the Puck respawns, but there's going to be the Warlock Golems onto 3, punching up that Witch Doctor like there's no tomorrow. BKB still going from the Weaver as 11's going to be slapping around, and oh, there we go. Wrong. Going to be picked off on the back of the fight from that Warlock Golem, and they get the stun on the Weaver as well. They follow up with a silence. He's going to try to scoochie himself back to base, but if they can get this kill, that's huge. That's a triple kill. Buyback immediately from the Weaver, but it's 2. Now 3 versus 5. These racks are going to be pummeled at only 30 minutes in, and there's just not a whole lot of D-push from Ehome right now. This is so costly as well. They will Dragon Tail onto this DK, but oh, the DK cannot afford to go down right now. He's getting drained, and he doesn't have a choice. He's dead without buyback. It's 2 versus 5. Oh no, Ehome's life at TI7 potentially slipping away with these last couple of team fights as Weaver is silenced up and killed off. This is bad. LGD,
it's over.
GG. LGD will be your final team at TI7, And Ehome, after a long journey up through the opens, well, they're done.